All right, how's it going, traders? Welcome to another crypto emergency meeting. On my screen is the BTC USDT chart, and as you all can see, the market is bearish. How do I know? We're making lower highs and lower lows. If you look at this chart, I'm currently on the daily time frame. You'd see that since we broke this level right here, we've been making lower highs and lower lows. So this is a lower high, this is a lower low, this is another lower high, and another lower low right here. And that signifies a downtrend. And the best trade to take in a downtrend are going to be the sell trades. Again, looking at this chart, you'd see that we have elevators and stairs. And when you see the elevator and stairs, it's best to take the elevator. What do I mean? Look at this, an elevator, stairs up, elevator down. When we got here, we formed the range, we had all of these stairs, and then finally we had an elevator down. That elevator down took us to the $60,000 mark, and since then we've been ranging between $60,000 and $75,000 to $80,000. We've been in this range for about 3 months now. If I take my measuring tool just to check out how long we've been in this range, where's that tool? Not this one. Price range tool. Okay, date range. So let's see how long we've been here. We've been here for about 55 days. 55 days we've been in this range. The market has gone up and down, but it hasn't broken down below the $60,000 mark, and it hasn't gone above the $75,000 mark. Now let's look at the range, because within this range there's a lot of structure that has been playing out. And if you ask me, the best trades to have taken in this range have been the sell trades, because look at this. Here we had an 11% move within the range. Here also we had another 11% move, and right now we're having a retrace. I'm going to explain what I mean by that. So if you look at the structure within the range on the daily time frame, remember I'm on the daily time frame, this was our previous structure. Initially we had this leg, we came back down, so this was our structure, and then we came back right here. We had another close below on the daily time frame, but we held this region. And now what the market is doing is looking like a retrace. Usually market retrace back to the 50 and the 0.618 level, and it looks like right now, going by my elevators and stairs, we've had this elevator down, we had the stairs here, we had another elevator, and what we're doing right now is just a retrace to somewhere around this level before we have the final push downwards that's going to bring us back to the $60,000 mark, or maybe even lower than the $60,000 mark, which would be the next leg downwards. Remember, we're in a bearish trend, so it wouldn't be out of place to see another leg down that will take us below the sub 60, but we're going to be taking it one step at a time. So right now what the market is doing is just a retrace. Remember, today is Monday. Also, the Monday's range can also play out, so looking out for that. At the end of the Monday's candle, would mark the top and the bottom, and then I will take that as a range. But on the higher time frame, the market is just having a retrace, and when it does that retrace, what we're gonna see is another sell trade this way that will bring us back to this level. And when we finally get here, we might see a pump to the upside that will take us this way. That's if we're still going to be playing in the range. So this is one scenario for the week. And of course, if we come down to this support here at the $60,000 mark and we don't see what we need to see, which is a higher high signifying a shifting trend on the lower time frame, if we just continue to wiggle down this level and break it gradually, then it means we're going to be coming down sub 60s, 58, 56, who knows where the market is going to be going to at that point. So that's the overview on the higher time frame. If we go to the 4 hours, of course we're going to be seeing the same thing. It's even clearer on the 4 hours. So this is the leg we're currently in, down, and then a retrace back to the 50%, which is going to be here. So hopefully by New York session, the market pumps into this area, and then we have that move downwards on the 4 hour time frame. And if we go on to the 1 hour time frame, of course, this is the time frame we're going to be using for our entries. On the 1 hour time frame, what I'm going to be looking out for is a market structure shift. So let me delete all this so the chart is a little bit clearer. So on the 1 hour time frame, it is expected that the market comes to this level, and who knows, maybe a week through. So we're going to be having this, who knows, maybe a week through, week back in, market structure shifts, and then we can short it to the supports I've been talking about. So that's about it, guys. That's a summary of how the chart is going to be playing out this week. The best thing to do right now is to go back to the daily time frame, wait for Monday's range to play out, and then we know exactly what we're to do for the rest of the week. So that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.